Tony D and Little Joan in the background sitting in the sunbeam, and this is a screenwriter's rant on The Bride, starring Christian Bale. I believe it's directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, and it's maybe another Feminist Frankenstein, but it does look very stylish. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's The Pineys, books 1 through 18, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. It looks like Jake Gyllenhaal's in it too. It looks kind of cool. I'm not sure it's the sort of idea that would last for 2 hours, because Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster, she's calling him Frankie, and he talks like a gangster, and he kind of is. So he's kind of like a gangster, I guess, in Chicago or New York. Might be the 20s. I think it's the 40s, somewhere in that neighborhood. See, here's Frankenstein with a gun. You can see he's got a crooked nose. So, I'm guessing it pretty much follows the original in that they create a bride for Frankenstein, and she's kind of a monster too, but in the end she brings down Frankenstein's monster, Frankie. So, it's got a lot of style to it. A lot of people are in it. Jessie Buckley is the bride. Peter Sarsgaard is in there somewhere with Annette Bening. For some reason, I didn't see her. Jake Gyllenhaal, her brother, of course, and Penelope Cruz. Did I see her? Not sure. Maybe Sarsgaard is Dr. Frankenstein. I don't know. That's not him, is it? Hard to tell. Maybe. I did like the look of Lisa Frankenstein, because it had like a whole 80s vibe going. It could work. This is sort of in that realm, although it's got a lot more style to it than even Lisa Frankenstein had. So it looks bigger. Looks like there's a bigger production at work here. Christian Bale's no slouch. He's a very good actor. I mean, even with that Thor movie, people raved about him and his performance. They said, the movie's not great, but Christian Bale's good in it. So, given even a halfway good script, Christian Bale can take it to the finish line, I think. So this looks good. It looks intense. Looks crazy. I would hope it would be a tight movie. So first act, there's a lot of bootlegging and gangsterism going on in this time. Either it's Prohibition or just after. And we don't know it yet, but they arrange for the circumstances where this hot chick is killed so they can resurrect her as the bride and make her as strong as Frankenstein. And he has a girl now to run around with. And she doesn't remember who she is, which I think is going to be key in the movie. So then they run around committing crimes. Maybe it's not totally their fault. There's a scene where they get harassed and Christian Bale ends up killing 2 dudes. But they do a ton of partying, which is, I don't know, man. That could come off as pretty damn hilarious. Frankenstein dancing and having a great time, getting drunk. I don't know, man. That might come off as ridiculous. It kind of sounds ridiculous. But anyhow, at some point, either because he's a gangster, maybe he's a gangster brought back to life, I don't know. Or because of, I don't know, people's prejudices. Here's the bride in full makeup, I guess. The city goes after him, and it sort of becomes like a Bonnie and Clyde ending. And she asks, what is my name? I don't know my name. So it's very possible this could turn into a big sort of, the bride figures out who she is, betrays Frankie, and then goes off on her own. I mean, that could work. It could work as a narrative. Kind of in the old movie, it was more like, well, the bride's not in it for very long, really. But she's afraid of him. And eventually, they just sort of delete themselves. The monster deletes everybody. I don't know if that's where they're going here. I think she's going to get over on Frankenstein. But we'll see. I mean, I hope it doesn't turn into some sort of feminist screed. It doesn't look that way from the trailer. Okay, so 1930 Chicago. So Frankenstein asked Dr. Euphonius. Okay. The name of the doctor was Frankenstein. To help create a companion. Now, that's not a good sign. It's like did Maggie read the original story? They give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance. See who Dr. There it is. Ancient Greek vase painter and potter. Here it is. 2025. Is this the same movie? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying it. Not saying it. Am I missing something with that reference? So I'll wait. I'll wait for the nerds to weigh in. But there's a little try too hard sense of it, because it says, here comes the MFing bride. It's a bit try too hard. It's like, this is going to be outrageous. Okay. I think it was, you got enough you got enough cool stuff with the gangsters and Frankenstein. But okay. Would I see it? Need more info. Oh, here we go. There's some more info here. From Maggie Gyllenhaal, Academy Award nominated writer and director of The Lost Daughter, and starring Academy Award nominee Jessie Buckley and Academy Award winner Christian Bale, comes The Bride, a bold, iconoclastic take on one of the world's most compelling stories. A lonely Frankenstein, Bale. See, now it's a verb. See, it's kind of his name in the movie. It's really the name of the doctor in the original story, and now it's a verb. A Frankenstein. A lonely Frankenstein travels to 1930s Chicago to ask groundbreaking scientist Dr. Euphonius, 5-time Oscar nominee Annette Bening. Oh, so Annette Bening is the doctor. To create a companion for him. The two revive a murdered young woman, and the bride, Buckley, is born. What ensues is beyond what either of them imagined. Murder, possession, a wild and radical cultural movement, and outlaw lovers in a wild and combustible romance. So it's kind of like Bonnie and Clyde meets Frankenstein. Film stars Buckley, Bale, Peter Sarsgaard, with Bening, Academy Award nominee Jake Gyllenhaal, and Oscar winner Penelope Cruz. Maggie Gyllenhaal directs from her own screenplay, produced alongside Oscar nominee Emma Tillinger-Koskoff, Talia Kleinhandler, and Osnat Handelsman Karen. Whew. EPs are Carla Raji, David Webb, and Courtney Kivowitz. Gyllenhaal is supported behind the camera by a team of award-winning film artisans. Oh, don't worry, everybody. There's some real guys behind the scenes. What are you telling me that for? Including director of photography Lawrence Sher, production designer Karen Murphy, editor Dylan Tichnor, musical supervisor Vandal Poster, composer Hildu, boy, I can't pronounce that name, and costume designer Sandy Powell. The music does sound great, by the way. I do like the music in this trailer. Warner Brothers Pictures presents a First Love film. I don't know, man. That sounds wild cultural movement in the 30s? What? Oh boy, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Yeah. I'm very cautious. I would definitely not go see this movie in the theaters. I would wait for the reviews to come out to hear, if it's super feminist. I mean, we've already had Lisa Frankenstein, Poor Things, and this. What? So when you look at it that way, it's like, did a bunch of Hollywood celebrities get together at a dinner one time? And one of them said something like, well, I've been thinking about doing The Bride of Frankenstein. It's a feminist allegory. Oh, I have too. Oh, well, I bet I'll do one too. That's what it kind of feels like. Like, what? All the ideas in the world, why are you all harping on this? Is it because Mary Shelley wrote it? It's weird. It's very strange. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan, somewhere behind me. Thanks for tuning in. What's coming up? Thursday, I'm going to tape an interview with Rutgers TV, so that should be fun. Saturday, that's the big day. I don't think this didn't load up. I'm having trouble with my website. There it goes. Mercer County Library Book Festival, Lawrence Branch. 10 to 2. That's Saturday. And Sunday, I'll be at the Fall Festival. The second day only in Bridgeton at Dragon Shops. I may or may not be doing my talk. It's sort of up in the air. They have kind of a loose schedule with the performers. So, but you can always find me at the table. I'll tell you whatever you want to know about the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. See you in the next one.